Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to the lesson of 21st December. Open your books, please. 34, Unit 3, Me, Myself, and I part. Here we talked about the body parts and we looked at the photos and we write the correct body parts here. Number 1, forehead. 2, lips. 3, tongue. 4, throat. 5, wrist. 6, elbow. 7, shoulder. 8, chest. 9, hip. 10, thigh. 11, knee. 12, calf. 13, shin. 14, ankle. And now let's listen.
Track 2, page 34. Exercise 1. 1.
Forehead.
2.
Lips.
3.
Tongue.
4.
Throat.
5.
Wrist.
6.
Elbow.
7.
Shoulder.
8.
Chest.
9.
Hip.
10.
Thigh.
11.
Knee.
12.
Calf.
13.
Shin.
14.
Ankle.
Yes, okay. And after this one, we worked in group and did the quiz in the class. Let's listen
Track
and
3,
read the answers. for
page
you.
34. Exercise 2. 1.
What is the top half of your leg called?
2.
Which 3 parts do you use to talk with?
3.
What's below your knee?
4.
What's between your eyes and hair?
5.
What's between your chin and shoulder?
6.
What connects your hand and arm?
7.
What connects your leg and foot?
8.
What connects your thigh and calf?
9.
What connects your upper arm and lower arm?
Yes, okay. Here are the answers and we pass the next part. We talked about the body parts and we played the game in the class also. Now open workbook page 24, exercise 1 and 2. Okay. Parts of the body, and we see the answers again. For the leg part, what are there? There is ankle, thigh, calf, knee and shin. For the head, forehead, tongue, lips, throat. And for arm, wrist and elbow. For the body, hip, chest and shoulder. Now exercise 2, we complete the dialogues with the correct body parts from exercise 1. It's freezing and windy. Put the scarf around your neck. This bag is too heavy. It's hurting my wrist. Change it to the other side. Hey, is that a tattoo on your left ankle? Yes, but my sock hides it when I don't want to show it. Cool, what is it? It's the tree of life. Your skirt is too short for school. It can't be higher than your knee. Oh, Mom, what's that on your wrist? It's my knee bracelet. Do you like it? Okay, class, what do you think the biggest bone in the human body is? Is it in the leg? Is it in the shin bone? Yes, it's in the leg, but it's not the shin. Is it the thigh bone? Yes, well done. And we continue with the student's book again. Here we looked at the grammar part, and the grammar part is can, could, and will be able to. Listen, read and listen to the web page. Which fact do you find the most amazing? Let's listen.
Track 4. Page 35. Exercise 4.
Amazing things the body can do.
1.
Your eyes can tell you when your body's too cold. A Californian model was posing for photos in Antarctica in -20 degrees. After a while, she couldn't see anything at all. Our bodies do this to save energy. When this happens, you won't be able to see again until your body warms up.
2.
Your ears can see. As a child, blind skateboarder Ben Underwood learned that he could use sound to get a picture of the world around him. He can find out where objects are by clicking his tongue and listening to the echo. Now, in any new place, he will be able to work out where to go.
3.
Your brain can remember everything. When she was 12, Jill Price realized that she could remember everything in her life, including every TV program she watched. In fact, she can't forget anything at all. Scientists are studying her memory. They say with training, people will be able to remember much more.
Okay, we talked about the most interesting fact for you. And now complete the sentences with the verbs from the text in 4. Your ears can see. Ben learned that he could use sound to get a picture of the world around him. Now he will be able to work out where to go. Okay, now exercise B. Find the negatives of the verbs in the text in exercise 4. 1 can't, fact 3. 2 couldn't, fact 1. Won't be able to, this is fact 1. And we continued with the part C. We will complete the blanks. We use can or can't to talk about someone's ability now, at the moment of speak now. We use could, couldn't to talk about someone's past abilities. This is simple past, be careful. And we use will and won't be able to talk about someone's ability in the future. If we are talking about future, we will use will and won't be able to. Okay, now work in a partner, ask and answer the questions. We asked and answered these questions in the class. You can do it at home too. Can you roll your tongue? Yes, I can, or no, I can't. Like this. Or in the simple past, you can ask again, could you ride a bike when you were 3, when you were 2? Like this. Write sentences that are true for you. We wrote them on the notebooks. Over to you. Compare your completed sentences in exercise 7a with a partner. Like, in 5 years' time, I'll be able to drive. What about you? Oh, me too. In 5 years' time, I'll be able to get a job. Now let's look at workbook pages 24-25, exercise 3 and 5. Let's see the answers. Can you play the piano? This is F. No, I can't, but I can play the guitar. 2. Can you ride a mountain bike? This is D. Yes, I can. I love going fast. 3. Can you cook a meal? This is B. Yes, I can. I'm good at pasta dishes. 4. Can you play football? It is E. Yes, I can. I'm not in the school team though. 5. Can you ride a car? It's C. Yes, No, I can't. I'm too young to learn yet. And 6. Can you speak Spanish? It's A. No, I can't, but I can speak French. And over to you now. Answer the questions from exercise 3 for yourself, then add another sentence. Yes, I can, but I can't play very well. We did it at the lesson 2. Now write true sentences with could or couldn't. Let's look at exercise number 1. I couldn't say my name when I was 2. I could tell the time when I was 3. I could catch a ball when I was 4. I could open my eyes underwater when I was 5. I could ride a bike when I was 6. I could speak English when I was 7. Now we will look at the table here and answer the questions according to it. Okay. Could Ellie dance and sing? Yes, she could. Could Ellie play an instrument? No, she couldn't. Who could ride a bike? Everybody could ride a bike. Who could do judo? Nobody could. Who could play an instrument? Joe could. What could Steve do? Steve could ride a bike. Could Ellie and Anya sing? Yes, they could. We turn back to students' book again. Here there is listening and speaking part. Work with a partner, discuss and choose the correct answers to complete the sentences. Okay, in the past, scientists thought that humans couldn't run a mile in under 4 minutes. A human can run at a top speed 45 km an hour. In the future, scientists think that humans will be able to run at 60 km an hour. Scientists think that we won't always be able to improve our performance in the future. Now, listen to the podcast and check your answers.
Track 5, page 35, exercise 8.
So, on today's podcast, we're asking the question, what will our bodies be able to do in the future? Athletes can swim faster, jump higher, and run longer than ever before. Every year, athletes break world records. But how long will they be able to keep doing this? Will athletes be able to break records in the future? Scientists are trying to answer this question. For the first half of the 20th century, scientists thought that humans couldn't run a mile in less than 4 minutes. A mile is 1.6 kilometers, and the necessary speed to run it in under 4 minutes is over 24 kilometers an hour. Athletes kept trying, but they couldn't do it. Everybody thought it was impossible. Then, in 1954, a young British athlete called Roger Bannister achieved the impossible. He ran a mile in 3 minutes 59 seconds. Now, many athletes can run that fast. It still isn't easy, but people can do it. Can humans improve forever? Scientists say that we have not reached the limits of what we can do. At the moment, Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, can run at a top speed of nearly 45 kilometers an hour. In the future, scientists say that humans will be able to run 60 or more kilometers an hour. But is there a limit? Yes, there is. The human body, as it is now, can't improve forever. In the future, athletes won't be able to break records very easily.
Okay, now let's look at workbook page 25, exercise 6 and 7. What do you think humans will be able to do in 20 years' time? Complete the sentences in the text with will or won't be able to and the verbs in the brackets. In the next 20 years, blind people will be able to see again with a tiny camera in the brain. Old people will be able to have a computer chip in their brain for a better memory. People without an arm will be able to have a bionic arm. Humans will be able to grow new bones using a special protein. Humans won't be able to grow new eyes, arms, and legs that are lost. Humans won't be able to live on Mars. Now listen to the radio program and check.
Track 13. Page 25. Exercise 6.
Science is moving fast. Scientists are discovering new things all the time that will be able to change our health in the future. What will be possible in the next 20 years? Firstly, scientists have studied the human brain. They say that soon blind people will be able to see again with a tiny camera in the brain. They also say that old people will be able to have a computer chip in their brain for a better memory. Also, people without an arm will be able to have a bionic arm, and they will be able to control it with their brain. Furthermore, humans will be able to grow new bones using a special protein. But, unfortunately, scientists can't yet grow new body parts. So, humans won't be able to grow eyes, arms and legs that are lost within the next 20 years. But it might be possible in the distant future. And what about humans living on other planets? Well, humans won't be able to live on Mars in the next 20 years, but maybe in the next 100 years.
Okay, now, what do you think you will be able to do in the next 10 years? Write through sentences about the things in the box. Okay, for example, I'll be able to travel abroad on my own. You can say, I'll be able to buy a house. I will be able to drive a car. I will be able to get a good job. I will be able to live on my own. I will be able to retire, or I will be able to travel abroad. And sometimes, okay, let's continue back to the student's book. Here, get ready to write. Work in group. What will the human beings of the future look like? Discuss and draw your ideas. And you can write your ideas here on your notebook, or you can write and send me the email that I can check them. See you. Goodbye. Take care. Have a nice day.